What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Stephen A and Shannon Sharpe went at it on First Take. Guys, I don't know if y'all saw the Monday episode, but is there trouble in paradise with Stephen A and Shannon Sharpe? Of course, they were discussing the playoffs, or not the playoffs, they were discussing the Cowboys. And they were discussing coaching and that kind of thing. And everybody knows what happened with Shannon Sharpe if anybody challenges him when it comes to his take on football, because clearly he's three-time champion. He's a Hall of Famer. He was a baller, right? So, and you guys know how Stephen A feel about the Cowboys. Well, this particular segment went off the rails, and kind of Teddy Bruschi was just kind of sitting there watching it. Shannon Sharpe accuses Stephen A of running out the clock because he didn't have an argument, and Stephen A didn't like that, and Shannon Sharpe didn't like Stephen A's response. But a lot of y'all got to understand, the only reason I'm making this video is because I think I know why there may be tension between Stephen A and Shannon Sharpe. Since Trump won, Stephen A has been going on talking politics to anybody who will listen about what the Democrats got wrong and what the Democrats didn't do. He was just on Bill Maher podcast talking about how he and Trump talked in 2014 about them not letting him buy the bills and everything that the Democratic Party did wrong, although he voted for Kamala Harris. But why do I think there's tension between Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A? Stephen A didn't get the interview with Kamala Harris. Shannon Sharpe did. And what I'm telling y'all right now is Shannon Sharpe is bigger than Stephen A. Because Stephen A wants to be in the political realm. Stephen A is moving beyond sports. He wants to kind of be everywhere. He wants to be on Monday Night Football. He wants to be on Jimmy Kimmel. He wants to be in politics. That's why he's good friends with Sean Hannity and that kind of thing. I ain't knocking the hustle. He's going on YouTube. He's almost up to 1 million followers. But Shannon Sharpe is the reason people are tuning in. The increase on First Take is coming because people want to hear from Shannon Sharpe. But when Shannon Sharpe got the Kamala Harris interview, but none of these politicians, Trump nor Kamala, came on the Stephen A. Smith show. And if you don't think that Stephen A. has a problem with that, I got some oceanfront property in Nebraska to sell you. So when Stephen A is talking about everything the Democrats did wrong, who falls in that category? If y'all go back through my playlist, I did a video on Shannon Sharpe being helped by the Kamala interview because Shannon Sharpe did a hell of an interview with Kamala Harris. I just think Kamala Harris didn't do a great job of answering the questions. And that's why my video was, it helped him more than it helped her. Why am I saying this to you guys? We are in a situation where you got two alphas. They can't stay in the same room, right? And we saw that, you know, when Shannon is with Chad doesn't mind being the side guy, but Stephen A ain't gonna be the side guy on First Take. And let's be honest, Stephen A is still negotiating with ESPN. Stephen A is trying to do what Pat McAfee and Shannon Sharpe have already done. And so I think you're not gonna be able to sun them. If Stephen A loses Shannon Sharpe on First Take, the ratings on First Take drop. But if Shannon Sharpe leaves First Take, he's not going to be hurt. Club Shay Shay still doing well. Nightcap still doing well. Shannon Sharpe has figured it out, that his online presence is where it's at, and Stephen A is still trying to get to that level. So guys, I don't know if it's trouble in paradise for real or not, but that was the most contentious segment between those two that I've seen. And I think Shannon Sharpe is figuring out he don't need Stephen A. And Stephen A, when it comes to these Dallas Cowboy discussions, a lot of people getting tired of it, right? Because again, it worked when it was with Michael Irvin. But now you with Shannon Sharpe, who takes his career seriously about the fact that he can talk about football differently. And because he played the game, you shouldn't question his take. And I think right now, Stephen A is trying to make sure that he builds his brand. Club Shay Shay and Nightcap and Shannon Sharpe trying to make sure they don't ruin their brand. And you got two Rams butting horns. And somebody gonna have to go if it keeps going like this, because that was the most uncomfortable moment on First Take I've seen in a while. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A going at it, man. Is it trouble in paradise, or is it just, hey, two different takes? Let's move on to the next one. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm gonna holler.